In today's video, I will talk about active way of investing and the passive way of investing. What is active way of investing? When a fund manager try to beat the benchmark index, that is a active way of investing. Let's understand with an example. If a Nifty 50 is my benchmark index, so being a fund manager, my main objective is to beat the Nifty 50 return. In a year, if a Nifty 50 generates a 10% return and my scheme generates a 15% return, so I have generated a positive 5% return. So my objective is just to beat the benchmark index because I'm actively participating in the fund. That is an active way of investing. On the second way is the passive way of investing. What is a passive way of investing? Where a fund manager would never try to beat the benchmark index because it's an index fund. I am just taking the money from the pool account and buying and putting money in index. It could be Nifty or it could be Sensex. So if a Sensex generates a 10% return, my scheme would also generate the same kind of return as it's an index fund. So being an investor, where you should invest in an active or whether you should invest in a passive. So being an investor, you should have a diversified portfolio because the world is very volatile, and a mutual fund is a long term investing, is a long 10 years, 15 years. So let's understand, if you want to send your children for 10, 15 years for a higher education, so is a compromise goal? No, this is not a compromise goal. And being a parent, nobody wants to take a risk when it comes to the children education. So I'll be, being a parent, I will be little on a very conservative side. I'm okay with 10 to 12% return. So you have to be on a very defensive side or a conservative side when it comes to the non-compromise goal. What is compromise goal? Let's, like, I want to go to US or UK after 5 to 6 years. I want to build a corpus. So is this is my compromise goal? Instead of going to US, I can visit to Singapore. So I can take a risk. I can buy a flexi cap. I can buy any riskier bets, because this is a compromise goal. So in a mutual fund, nobody can make money within a day or within a year. It is a long term investing. So when it comes to the long term investing, your every mutual fund, every schemes, every SIP should be linked with a particular objective, and a particular, you should align with a particular goal. In a different occasions, like we wear a different clothes. In a Holi, we wear a different clothes. In a Deepavali or in a Ganpati, we wear a different clothes. So for every occasions, we wear a different clothes. So you should apply the same thought process while investing in a mutual funds. For every scheme, I again reiterate, should be aligned with a particular goal. You have to just think that, is it a compromise goal, or this is the goal which can be compromised, or this is the goal which cannot be compromised. So on the basis of that, you should take decision and invest in a mutual fund, because it's a long term investing. Understand, guys, it's a long term investing. Mutual fund definitely is the best way of investing. You can invest with as small as a 500 rupees. Yeah, so it is the for everyone. It is not that you need a very high corpus in order to invest in a mutual fund. Even a farmers with a 500 rupees can invest in a mutual fund. So this is the best way to build a corpus for your children goal and to accomplish your goal. I hope you like the video. If you like the video, subscribe the channel and like the button.